Oh my God, 28. Okay, welcome back,
It's
y'all.
this bitch recording.
We are recording.
We are now
doing
a podcast. We're now doing a podcast.
Yay! Hi, y'all. Welcome back to Soul Palate for another week. So happy y'all are with us. We have been having a good time with Soul Palate, I feel like.
Yes, we have been on the road with Soul Palate.
We've been on the road.
It feels like we haven't done an episode on the couch in like a few
home.
weeks. Yeah, so
We came
we back home in the headquarters, honey. I'm Dee.
I'm Kapri, child.
And Soul Palate is a podcast with us two beautiful brown women bringing black and brown people to the table to experience spirits out loud, to normalize the black and brown palate.
Yes.
And to talk a little shit while we do it. So
Yes.
we aim to entertain, we aim to educate, and yeah.
Yes.
Hi.
All things.
Welcome.
Today, y'all, we got some sponsored
A sponsor
bottles.
shit. It's giving sponsor
People
teas.
send us some stuff, you know what I'm saying?
We getting there, honey. We getting there. It's
We're
giving
getting there,
progress.
we're getting there,
Baby.
getting there,
It's giving
getting there.
progress.
You know, soon it's money and bottles, but we'll see.
Exactly. But in due time.
In
A
due
step
time.
is a step.
And I'm so
here we
happy.
are.
Yeah, so happy
I'm very
for this.
excited. And thank you to our sponsor, Tipxy, who reached out to us and wanted to send us some fabulous product, which
Yes.
two of these I've never tried. We got gin, we've got Mezcal.
Yes.
And I have never tried gin from these two countries that we're going to be trying them from. So I'm excited about that.
Yes, and this is Tipxy, I think.
So I think we pronounce it
Probably
tipsy.
tipsy.
It's just spelled differently.
Tipxy.
Yes, and Tipsy was launched out of love for craft beverages. They looked around and couldn't find a good site that had a big selection of craft beverages, so they built one. They plan on having the largest, most awesome selection of adult beverages anywhere on the planet, and their goal is to have every single wine and spirit in the world available on their platform.
They are reaching for high goals, and I love it.
I'm here for it. So they've got stuff that we've never had before. They've got stuff that we have had before. So yeah, I kind of like this as a different end of the online retail spectrum, like as compared to like a seal box, which is not trying to have every spirit and wine in the world.
Right.
Just select ones. So
Right.
this is pretty cool. They're doing this on a much larger scale. Their goal is a bit different. So I love it. So with that being said, we actually have everything that we're trying is international today.
Yes, it is.
We're not doing anything domestic, so that's cool.
Really cool.
We've got a gin from Ireland. We've got a gin from, what's the other one? Belgium. Mm-hmm. And then we've got two mezcals, so obviously Mexico. Oh, three mezcals, obviously. So Mexico. And I think all three are out of Oaxaca, so we'll see what's going on.
Yeah, so, yeah, okay, I see you going. All right, so first sip, we are doing Kinsale gin. This is the one from Ireland, right?
Yes. Ooh, I'm so excited. I've never had an Irish gin.
Here we are. I think
First
I have.
ones.
Yeah, I've had a Glendalough, which is an Irish gin.
Oh, shit, that is an Irish gin. Okay,
Yeah.
so I lied. I have had one. I actually
Yeah.
have that in my office on the shelf.
Yeah.
And theirs is really good.
Really
Glendalo's
tasty.
is bomb.
Yeah.
Damn.
Really,
Okay,
really
so I have
tasty.
had one. Well, this will be my second. Hey, Kinsale.
Kinsale is a London dry gin. Wait, did you just say it's from Ireland? I guess you can still be a London
No,
dry.
you don't. Yeah, you don't have
Sorry.
to be out of the UK to be London Dry.
Right. But London Dry means they are not adding anything after distillation. Over 20 botanicals in this gin.
Yeah.
And these botanicals have been foraged around Kinsale.
So
Yeah.
is Kinsale like a city in Ireland, country in Ireland, city in Ireland?
Guess so.
Okay, Kinsale spirits.
Yeah, child. Who knows where Kinsale is? You know, Kinsale, Ireland. You guys look it up. We're going
We
80
did
proof.
not claim to be geographers on this podcast.
No, not at all. Okay, let's see. Definitely giving that very fresh smell of lemon.
Definitely fresh,
Cleaning.
Like, yeah, yeah, exactly. It's like lemon cleaning
You
product,
know?
like very concentrated lemon.
That makes
I don't
any
want to say
sense.
lemon oil, but
Right, no. It's like, just like, what's that shit called?
Pine Sol minus the
Pine Sol.
Yeah, minus the like soapy undercurrent.
Right, exactly. Absolutely.
Like the lemon extract before it goes into the bottle.
White pepper for me.
Ooh, yes.
Some kind of like grapefruit, like zest. Grapefruit.
Like the zest. Like we. I was thinking like if I use my grater.
Oh, grapefruit grate.
Like what it would smell like coming off that grater.
That too. And then also I feel like you can smell the water here. Like it's a really fresh source of water.
Yes, like
If that makes any sense.
Smells like almost like a spring or a pond or like well water or something like that.
Exactly. Going in for it.
I love when that happens, when you can smell the water.
Super
clean.
Easy drinking. Yeah.
Very clean. Ooh.
You could definitely tell it was a good source of water.
Yeah, because in that texture, it's like...
It's actually not
almost
thin,
it's not thin, but it's not like heavy or like creamy or like viscous wouldn't be the word
Think
either.
Of your favorite best water that you drank and the feel of that. I feel like this is what it's giving.
It reminds me of when my granddad brings spring water home from Pennsylvania.
There we go.
It literally reminds me of that in texture.
Nice. I mean the same notes that are on the nose kind of translates
to the palate. Very citrusy.
Yeah.
There's some herbaceousness too. Ooh, what is that? I want to say maybe if I was chewing on a piece of rosemary, like, because rosemary kind of gives you a sensation on the tongue, like a mint or something like that would.
Yeah.
Because I'm getting a sensation that isn't mint, but it is an herb.
Yes, I see what you're saying. It's funny that there's over 20 botanicals in this because I don't even taste 5.
Yeah,
honestly,
I maybe taste like 3.
And it makes me want to wonder how they're doing it beforehand.
Yeah,
with the botanicals, are they distilling
maybe they're vaporizing?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it through a vapor? Because honestly, it's giving very vodka meets a little bit of botanicals. You know, just very clean, in its taste. So really awesome, cool.
Because it's delicious.
Yeah,
I would definitely drink it.
I think I would definitely like to sip and shoot this. I feel like in a cocktail, I might lose it a little bit.
You think depending about like a soda?
With a soda would be amazing.
I kind of would like this with a soda and like definitely maybe a squash of grapefruit. That would be good.
That sounds refreshing.
You got any grapefruits?
I don't. No. You could probably catch it with some lemon and limes on a good week. You know what I'm saying?
A lime could be good.
But I do got. I'm down to 1 Perrier, y'all.
One final. Bruh,
wow.
It's been a journey. Y'all have been with us at the beginning of this Perrier haul that came in through her door. And she is down to the last one.
The last one! I knew I was going to miss that damn Perrier. Fuck.
Well. It was good while it lasted. It was good while it lasted.
I'm just going to hit them up and see if they can send me some more.
No, period. Make some more cocktails with it. It'll be worth it.
Fuck it. What's going on with you? How was your week?
It was good. It was a lot of adjusting coming back from New Orleans. I had no sense of time while I was in New Orleans. I don't know if it was the shrooms. I don't know if it was just I was very like present throughout my entire time in New Orleans.
Nice.
That was for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was, but I had no sense of fucking time. Y'all, I was out and about. I don't be out past like midnight. 1 o'clock, 1 a.m. on a good night. You really catching me out in these streets.
Right.
Here at home.
Right.
On a good night, like at 1 a.m. I was out till fucking 6:30 in the morning in New Orleans.
That's what we're gonna do for you.
Yeah,
something to do, baby. Something to do.
I was up. I wasn't tired. I was feeling very energized.
Yeah.
By just the overall experience. I was feeling energized by the city. I was feeling energized by just our group of people that we were spending time with.
I know, right? Absolutely.
So I didn't really have a desire to go to sleep. Not even gonna hold you.
Yeah.
That was my experience last time, though.
Yeah.
In New Orleans, I didn't really have. I wasn't staying until no damn 6, but I was still out and about in these streets.
Yeah. I mean, you were giving a good 2, good 3 a.m.
Yeah,
giving it a good 2, good 3.
I was trying to survive and make sure I wasn't like giving typical rookie tales. And so I was very adamant about getting at least sleep. Because to be hungover and tired doesn't work.
Let's talk about rookies though. Motherfuckers was going in, bitch. Like, niggas was being lost. People was buying their phones back for crackheads, bitch.
Oh my god. I still cannot believe
some people was taking. Supposedly, we weren't the only ones shrooming. Everybody was supposedly shrooming.
It was like apparently it was a shroomy tales,
and some people were having bad trips, bitch. I was like,
they wasn't going into it with the right energy.
No, you have to.
They were not going into it with the right energy.
You have to. If you got something serious going on in your life that has been affecting your mood, do not take motherfucking shrooms.
Shrooms are gonna amplify that shit.
Oh my god,
shrooms is not the I want to escape type of thing to partake in at all. And I'm not really like an escapist.
How was Shantae's trip? Was she all right?
Child, first of all, she ate them way too fast. Yeah. She just dove right in. Barely ate food.
Oh no!
And so I was like, but you have to eat actual food. I was trying to get her to eat like stuff that will sit on her stomach. Yeah. She just never wants to listen when she's under any type of influence. And so it's like dealing with a stubborn toddler at that point. So I just like, okay, look, I'm telling you all the things. Yeah. As someone who was about to go through the same thing as you. Whatever. She nibbled and did what she wanted to do. Once she threw up, because she had to excuse herself and throw up because she ate them too fast and felt them immediately.
Yes.
And so she had to...
That's where she went. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
But she was still feeling them. So she was still good.
Okay.
She had her beers and stuff and was fine. She was chilling.
Yeah, no. First off, you got to eat that shit with food.
With food.
If it's your first time,
I was eating mine with risotto. Tasty, I was eating mine with pasta.
Listen, I had one night. I definitely ate too many of them. Had to go the fuck home and was like sleeping, not sleep at the same time. There was
contemplating life,
contemplating a whole bunch of shit, girl. I was
contemplating her influence on the world, really on the community.
Listen. I was like, Lord, dude, like, do I even want to think about people? I'm thinking about everybody. Everybody's counting on me, but fuck them. There were so many things. It was just like constant, like, does it even matter? But it does matter. Are you sure? Why am I not a rock? It was so many things.
Well, now why am I not a rock? Oh my God. Like, sometimes you kind of just want to be like unaccountable and ignorant to all things that are happening like a rock.
Just like, I just sit there like,
I kind of would like to maybe come back as like a mighty oak tree that doesn't get cut down though.
I know.
And that just like stands the test of time, is just observing all of the things happening around it.
Losing leaves again.
Flowing with the wind. Having my rings grow inside my bark. No. Another complex around this motherfucker.
Oh Lord, bye Betty girl, I'll see you later. They done got your ass. No.
Yet another condominium, but I'm still here.
I'm still here. Hundreds of years later.
Just provided all that shade that you love so much.
That's great.
Might be a shady oak tree in my next life, because I just don't really be responsible for anyone or anything.
Bruh, I was telling somebody the other day, I was like, I really think these animals out here are really reincarnations. Recently seeing some of these things that these pets have been doing, I'm just like, bruh,
what? These motherfuckers have been here before. I feel like
Snow's dog I sent you
has the joint that was up with his hind legs,
just fucking saucing.
That motherfucker had excellent posture. That dog. Oh my God, it knew it was getting adopted. It was just like, y'all go ahead and sit there and cute and get them eyes if you want to. It's 2022.
Like, I know how to do this. I know how to do this. Know to grab me.
I've been here.
Talking about Snow, you got a new cat.
I got a new kitty. Yes. His name is Onyx Sun Reed.
Okay.
He's real cute. He's a tuxedo kitty. He's a lot of fucking work already.
Really?
This motherfucker sticks his nose literally everywhere. So now he's sneezing because he's like smelling stuff and his nose is so new. And we had to make sure I vacuumed all extra good and wiped dust off surfaces and shit, because I don't know what's making him sneeze.
Right.
But I want to make sure it's not like upper respiratory infection, all this shit that can come with fucking kittens and stuff. I'm like, bruh, this little nigga was fine when I got him. He was fine the first few days. We ain't got time for this. So now I'm just like wiping everything the fuck down constantly for this little fucking cat. But I love him. He's a bundle of joy.
That's good.
He's a fucking ham. No, he's great. Yeah. He definitely picked me. I wanted a cat that was going to pick me because I didn't want anybody being taken that didn't want to be taken, child.
Right. Well, tell us the process. So where'd you go?
So we actually went to PetSmart in Bowie.
Okay.
They have like an adoption service or whatever for cats and dogs. So we went. I met all the kitties or whatever. He's 5 months, so this child's a Pisces. The irony there is so hilarious. But apparently he was born like early March. And so I was looking particularly for a kitten because I don't want anybody who's already set in their ways. That's not going to work with Snow.
Right.
So I found this little kitty. I went and tried to I talked to all of them. There was only 2 that actually let me take them out and like hold them or whatever. And Onyx was one of them. He didn't have a name yet, which was good.
That's nice.
And so we got to give him his name. And he already responds to it, so that's nice. Like, he took to it very, quickly.
Yeah.
And so that was just on Wednesday, so it hadn't even been a full week that we've had him yet. And he's, just out here. Like, he's not. He was good on the ride home, which thank God, because Snow's a terrible car rider.
Really?
Yeah, she gets herself so anxious that she throws up and shits herself.
Oh my God!
I have to put a blanket in her carrier that I'm prepared to throw away because I'm not about to try to wash no shitty throw uppy blanket. At this point.
Oh, God.
So, or I'll get like a towel that we've used as like a rag or whatever. Like, this motherfucker, the dramatics. She gets herself so upset. I was like, how much more Leo could you be? It's okay to lose control for 2 seconds and not know where we're going yet.
That is so funny.
Like, I try rubbing her, I give her water, like I make sure there's treats around, just in case. But no, doesn't matter. There's nothing we can
every
do.
Time?
She gets that upset every time. Once the car starts moving,
oh my
she's
gosh.
Meow, 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 and it's So I have to not let her eat or drink anything like the hour before we go somewhere.
Right.
If we have to go somewhere,
right,
she can't eat anything. Because at least, hopefully, she can't throw something up.
Right.
Like, whatever you've already digested might wind up coming out.
Lord, the car sickness for me.
It's too fucking much. And it's the fucking anxiety because it's not motion sickness.
Right.
This motherfucker's giving herself anxiety.
She really is.
Because she's going off in the car. Like,
oh
so,
my gosh.
That's why I just try to keep her ass
no,
healthy.
You're okay, Lord. Have mercy, honey bunny. Yes. You're fine.
So PetSmart, I didn't know it was like it was literally a Pets Mart.
Yeah.
So it's a one-stop shop. You can adopt them there. You can buy the carrier and the bowls and all the things. And they give you this little coupon book when you adopt. Yeah. To get some good stuff like for free or some money off or whatever. So who's in there getting stuff for the boy?
Yeah.
And you just pay like an adoption fee. You fill out some paperwork, and that's really it. And then they have the vet in the same place too. So which I didn't know. So that's nice. So now I know there's a vet close to us that I can take them to together.
Oh, good.
They got a grooming service in there too. So it's very much giving one-stop shop. Very smart.
I mean, I knew they had like fish. I didn't know they had like animals.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I didn't know that you could adopt from
PetSmart
and stuff. I think that's a newer development.
That's really awesome though.
But yeah, it's nice. Cool. And I knew I wanted to adopt.
Yeah.
Because there's so many little kitties that need homes. Well, Snow was technically adopted. She just didn't go through no rescue center.
Okay.
Because she was technically a feral cat. Her mom was out here in these streets, in the mean streets of Philly. And we drove to fucking right outside of Philadelphia to get her ass.
Oh, wow.
Because my friend Mia rescued her, essentially.
Okay.
And saved her for me. And then we came and got her, so yeah. How long ago was that? How long have you had Snow?
5 years ago.
Wow. She is 5 years old. So now I got a 5-year and a 5-month-old, which is basically might as well be 30 in fucking 5 months. Because Snow's ass is old at this point and it's set in her way.
Oh my gosh.
But she's finally taking to him. She's finally taking to him. They're finally playing with each other.
Oh, yay.
She's hopefully done hissing unless he like extra gets on her nerves.
Yeah.
But it's very much giving Erky younger brother. He's completely unfazed by her fucking hisses and shit. He just looks at her. He literally taunts her. So me and Erica was literally sitting there watching him troll her for 5 minutes.
I can't wait to see.
It's fucking hilarious. Yes, you have to come over and meet him because it's hilarious. He's a ham. He just loves women, it seems like, because he'll sniff you or whatever, but he'll let you rub him immediately. Oh. Whereas Snow is more standoffish until she picks you.
Yeah, definitely.
No, like, he's a fucking ham. So I love it. That's how it should be. So
yes,
welcome Onyx.
Welcome Onyx to the family, shawty. I'm happy that you have a good old. Oh yes, your birthday is in 2 days, child.
My birthday is in 2 days.
2 days.
2 days. 2 days.
How we feeling? How we feeling about as this year's wrapping up and a new year is coming about?
Annoyed about the monkeypox.
Oh my god,
preventing me from being able to have a turned up birthday for real.
Oh my god, for real.
But I mean, it's fine. Whatever. I have to keep it small per usual.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, I'm excited.
Okay.
I'm officially in my 30s.
Yes, you are.
I'm feeling a little bit of pressure just because the clock is now ticking when it comes to having a child.
Okay, this is true.
So definitely thinking like there's just a lot I want to check off my list before even dealing with pregnancy and all those things and motherhood and that whole type of thing. So it's just a lot that I want to like accomplish before then, by then, whatever.
Yeah.
So just my mind is kind of like spinning with those type of thoughts.
Okay.
You know? But I'm excited more than I am like nervous or like feeling super pressure. I just
That's good.
It's just like, all right, bitch, you ain't really got no time to play.
I mean,
play.
I still know 37, 40-year-olds still like, yeah, I'm gonna be a mother. I'm like,
yep, that won't be me, bitch. Nope.
like, yeah,
I want them walking,
be.
talking, and being able to express their emotions by a certain
that.
age. Like, no. Because by the time I'm at 40, my patience is going to be even thinner. I already know. So you need to be at least, like, approaching 10 years old. Like, this is when the emotional intelligence, you have good parents raising you now. You have a good village already.
Okay, well, you thinking soon then.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I want to say, like, between 33 and 34.
Okay, I mean, that's... I see what you're saying. All right.
Yeah, exactly.
I got you.
Exactly.
Right. Okay.
There's a lot that I want to get done by this.
All right, we're going to do it. Fuck it.
We're gonna fucking do it.
Shut that.
We're gonna do it.
Done.
Now, trust me, I'm gonna be the pregnant bitch at the bar drinking mocktails. So don't be alarmed by me thinking that I'm out here consuming alcohol. This is just already my lifestyle. It's not gonna change.
Look, somebody's they're like, I got my 1 wine glass a day. They sit there with the 1 wine glass a day.
Yeah, with their one. Yeah, I probably won't do that.
Yeah,
or maybe not to like the tail end. Maybe.
Right.
But
well, yeah,
they
were like a little further on.
Yeah. Like this bitch ready to pop. And I'm celebrating with my glass of bubble. But it'll probably just be liars. Because I'm just going to be drinking fucking liars my whole fucking pregnancy.
Shout out to liars, man.
Cannot wait to be your pregnant ambassador.
Yeah.
Cannot wait.
Did they tell you where to get some of the bubbles here?
A Southern. They're the fucking Southern, bro. Dun, dun, dun.
Fucking Southern. Jesus Christ, man. Hopefully
I'm good. I mean,
y'all need to get it together, bro.
We finally have an active account, so we'll see.
Okay.
We shall see. They just dumped like 6 pallets of fucking old elk on us that we should have had years ago. So,
bruh, they actually just delivered our stuff that we haven't had in 6 months. So
that is insane.
They're tripping. Bruh. Why are they tripping so hard though? It's like, it doesn't make any sense.
For those who are not industry, sorry, distributor, the distributor thing, just all the things around dealing with different distributors is just something that's an entire episode unto itself. Navigating that whole thing.
Yo, for real though.
Like, it's so ridiculous.
At this point, low-key documentary needs to happen, for real.
No bullshit. I cannot wait till I have so much extra time on my hands to just create shit. I want to do a documentary one day. Yeah. I really do. I have so many ideas.
Just do it. Fuck it.
I just need
all right,
time.
Y'all. Second sip
time. I already started smelling because it just smells so damn good.
Second sip, y'all. This is you said
Clover gin, yeah.
You said
Belgium.
Belgium. Mm-hmm. Okay. Clover gin, first original gin from the House of Clover. It has great depth of flavor and floral twists using 11 botanicals. Fresh notes of cardamom infusions. I hate to say stuff that notes. I'm not going to go into that. It's versatile and well balanced. It's every man's drink, smooth and slightly sweet, with the uncanny ability to quickly convert non-gin drinkers.
So 80 proof. 98.8% grains and 1.2% cane, as in sugar cane.
Dope.
That is fucking dope.
Nice.
Oh, I love this. Thank you, Tipxy.
Oh, wow.
I love it because otherwise we may or may not have come across these later in life, but
it smells so.
It smells really good.
Yeah.
Almost a little perfumey, but not like...
Definitely flowers.
Yeah. Yeah, super floral. A little earthiness to it, too.
Yeah.
Almost like that transition between grass and soil.
Right, exactly.
It smells really nice.
That's all I'm getting, though, like...
Yeah, a little powderiness, something.
Yeah. Maybe like a strawberry powder?
Maybe, yeah, because it is giving like... I want to say red fruit, but like pink fruit.
Yeah.
Like that pink portion of the strawberry where it's not quite ripe right there, but you still smell strawberry. It's giving that. Like strawberry waft.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, yes. Look at the legs on that one. I'm using my new sherry taster Glencairn glass that we got in a seal box, y'all.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
It's definitely more body there.
Legs and hips and body. I
don't know what.
Oh. Is that from the glass?
Yeah, I guess so, but there's not.
I wonder what the hell it's random stuff that triggers your coffee table. It's the temperature.
It's gotta be.
Maybe because it's cold.
I don't know, y'all. My table be doing some weird ass shit.
Her coffee table has a mind of its own.
It's just it comes and goes.
It has its own reactions to different temperatures and like.
If you know anything about wood and shit, let us know.
Yeah. Facts. Where's our carpenters in the house?
Yeah, we ain't got. Well, first off,
woodworkers.
Okay, yeah, let me know. Hit me up in my
Cheers
DMs.
to y'all, motherfuckers.
'Cause I need you to come build me some shelves and some stuff.
Come build some things.
Some tables.
Put some wood together.
Some desk, please.
So, on the palate, I definitely get black pepper.
Okay.
Maybe like peppercorn medley because it's just peppery. Period. Texture wise, it's very like it evaporates pretty quick.
Yeah,
onto the tongue.
It does. Also very clean, like the first one.
Very clean. Not a ton of like notes
Big
that I'm
flavors coming out.
Yeah. I wonder what the botanicals are they use.
I usually like gins like this, but I'm definitely a big fan of gins that like kind of punch with flavor. These are definitely on the lighter side, so I can see why they would convert non-gin drinkers.
Yeah. It's not super juniper forward where you're gonna turn off the people who aren't into that. Like, it's very much an easy sipper.
You can kind of taste the grassiness of the cane.
Yeah.
But it's very light. It's only 1.2%, so that makes sense. I think the pepper is definitely coming from the grain.
I wonder what grains they're using because they say grains plural.
I don't know, but it's easy. I also would love this with a soda.
Easy sipper. For sure.
I would like this in a French 75, I think.
Ooh, it would make a great French 75. I would even take this in a Negroni because I don't like super, super characterful gins and Negronis, just depending on what those characters are.
Yeah.
Like, I love a Bar Hill Negroni. I can always do that.
I think the pepper would
I
also
almost love
a
a Bar Hill
good
everything.
Dirty martini, too.
Ooh, yum. Yes. Ooh, bitch. Yes. Both of these would actually make really good filthy martinis, too. Because I only do my filthy. Don't give us any dirty. I want brine on the side just in case it's not dirty enough.
Yes.
Just in case.
She want that stylish. She want that briny.
I want that brine, baby.
Baby.
I'm a brine bitch.
What you got for us with her and all? What's going on?
Ooh, child. So, damn, I'm so mad you couldn't log into Hulu early because I wanted you to see P Valley so we could talk about it. Okay.
I listened to your voice. I was like, let me try to turn this on. And it was like, nope. I was like,
but you should have told me. I would have sent you the new one because it wouldn't let me log in earlier.
I just rolled back over with sleep. I was like, I'll watch it. I'll figure it out.
Oh, my goodness. But, okay. So, I meant to add some more With It or Nots for, like, P Valley edition on here, but I forgot.
Okay.
But I added one.
Yes.
With it or not?
Yes.
Are we pro or anti Haley Lakeisha Autumn Savage?
So
Colton Savage, whichever her last name is.
The bitch's
whichever
name.
identity is her.
So I see where people are coming from. I am on the fence about this bitch, okay? I'm very much so on the fence about this bitch.
Okay.
She is a businesswoman. I understand. Yes. I understand what it's about. I understand that. I like that she's like, I'm going to get the 10 mil. She going to get the 10 mil. I feel, though, that she's doing things a bit recklessly and not accounting for who's being affected by the way that she's going about getting the 10 million.
She's definitely operating from a very, like, selfish place.
Yeah, like it doesn't matter.
And she's honest about that.
She is very
honest about it.
That.
She talks about her trauma and basically all of the shit that's happened that's motivating her to even maneuver this way.
I agree.
Because she has an exit plan.
She also has this complex about her daughter, who I believe is dead. Who I don't even know if it was her actual daughter.
I'm trying to understand if this was her daughter or if this was someone else's daughter who she was like taking care of.
Which is giving me creepy. So I don't really understand that part.
Not necessarily creepy because she, I think, was coming from Louisiana. Like, she was like survived some hurricane and shit.
Right.
So they never really dove into how she wound up with her daughter.
But it just makes me feel weird about her around other people's kids. I don't know. When she was holding an old girl's kid, I was like,
Keyshawn?
She's having her and these children thing. I really want her to figure it out. I think
she hasn't quite addressed the fact that this child has died. And so I feel like there's that delusion still a little bit
and
of
that's
like,
where I'm
like, doing this for my daughter, but yet your daughter's dead.
It's giving very white woman type shit. But because a lot lot of movies about white women villains. They're about their children. It's really weird.
And children that they don't have.
They don't have.
Like the joint
that they don't have.
Like the joint in the Doctor Strange.
Yes.
What's her name?
Fucking
the red joint.
Red Witch, Scarlet
Yes,
Witch.
Scarlet. There we go.
Fucking Wanda.
These fucking kids she does not actually have. They're like in some other dimension somewhere.
I don't understand.
So her, the joint in that, the servant or whatever.
Oh my God.
On Apple TV.
Yes.
She had a delusional baby doll.
So that's why, I don't know, maybe now I'm traumatized by these stories, but a little bit of Lakeisha Savage, Autumn Fenty, whatever.
Autumn Fenty.
She gave a little bit of that last episode that I watched, but I love that she brought Keyshawn back.
Yes.
Needed to happen.
She
Mercedes,
needed to get the fuck out of that house. She needed to get out of that house.
Right.
She needed to get to her bread. Like, she needed to be around women
first off,
who knew what she was going through and weren't about to be on that bullshit. Because I feel like the men are on that bullshit of like, yeah, I'm going to get you out of the situation you in. But then she goes right back to that situation she's in. And they are not checking up on her or even like, no.
First off, she should have let Diamond do what he should have done. I don't know why they
let
wrote it off.
do that motherfucking work at murder night and you wouldn't have to deal with this shit. It's
why
the Stockholm
did they
syndrome
write
for me.
this? And like, y'all really hurting us.
Because Stockholm syndrome is real.
It's real as fuck. I've been there.
And then there wouldn't have been an opportunity to tell their love story.
As you guys can see, I'm stressing out. Thinking about Keyshawn's shit. But she needs to go ahead and go pop, pop, or leave and hurry.
Pop,
but
pop,
then trying to leave.
Vroom.
But when she tried to leave, he
unplugged the fucking like battery or some shit. On some wild shit. But that's why I'm like, why are you not communicating to anyone that you trust what your plan is?
Something.
So that there's someone waiting. If you can't get into the car, okay, you need that somebody you can
there's
call.
A pride
like,
thing happening.
He was gone all day.
Embarrassment is happening. Like, these feelings are like definitely blocking her from wanting to be able to say something. As much as she wants to scream about it, she can't. And it's just like, it's sad.
It is sad and it's frustrating.
Yeah,
it's frustrating.
But I'm ready for her to get the fuck.
That's an honorary with it or not.
Are we
with Keyshawn or not?
Well, Keyshawn, as soon as you found out that nigga was hitting your motherfucking kids,
time to
go.
Time to go.
I gotta get.
Period.
Oh, we're not even thinking about.
Clearly, you don't care about yourself, but them kids.
We walking if we had to. If that car didn't start, I would have walked. I've lived in this town forever
until I came across somebody that recognized me, hey,
which is everybody.
Hey. And I'm like, can you take me down to the Pike real quick?
Period.
And that little annoying ass voice that she
do. I'm not running back into the house.
Absolutely the fuck not. Absolutely not. Y'all lived in a whole neighborhood. Like there's neighbors
that you've been growing. You've been there.
You've been living there for however long you've been living there. Like
you have people,
bruh.
I would have left. 2-year-olds, 3-year-olds being beat by a white man? Oh, no.
It's the pride for me.
You can kiss my ass.
Kiss my whole
Kiss my ass.
My whole
But, yeah. No. Wodie's an assassin, which is dope.
That's what I'm trying to understand why he ain't just go ahead and nix that real quick for him.
Little Murder really about that murder life.
Little Murder is really about that murder
I didn't know if he was going to really be about
First
it.
of all, I found that to be quite sexy. Maybe that's toxic of me. I found that moment, how he handled that.
I was just
Dolo
like,
in the shadows. It was giving. It was giving for me. It was giving for me.
But
he was gonna blow up that steam one way or another.
It's also giving. It's about to be a spiral effect
for sure.
From
That's
this.
Why I wanted to watch the episode.
I'm so sad because I was like, don't do it. Like, yeah, like. I get the rules because he should never claim.
He should never claim that body. If
nobody should have been
smoke
claimed.
that come behind claiming that body, baby.
He said, "I'll tell."
Teak is loved out here.
Tell your son that you love him. I said, "Oh Lord." It was a lot of shots too.
That should not have made my loins quiver the way that it did.
He did that
because he paused and thought about it for a second. I was like, okay, he's having a moment. Let's see which way he gonna lean.
Got for that.
When he said, "I'll tell your kids you love them." Oh, child.
And let go. When I say he let go, said,
baby,
oh, damn,
in the shadows. I was like, oh my God. Can't wait till you watch the next episode. For those who have not watched it yet, y'all would have watched it by the time you've seen this episode, because this will be technically a week late. So by the time this episode comes out, we will have seen the finale.
That's the finale on right now?
It's the first part of it. So there's one more episode left.
Damn, that was
10
quick.
episodes total.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
So 2 extra episodes. I think last one season was 8.
Nice. Okay. All right, wanna go.
It's given though. So. I wanna go.
See my brothers and sisters. Like, bitch, what?
I love kids. So
little
much.
child.
I don't, but kids are funny.
It's just.
I love funny kids from afar.
I'm just like, but when it gets to a video like that, it's like the parents are also involved here, like
because parents are still people are ignorant, and that shit was they had them dying behind the camera. I guarantee they were behind that crying because that shit was gold.
Oh
That's how it wound up on the internet because their parents ain't shit.
Just like, what are we talking about, yo? That's so funny to me. I think that's hilarious.
That shit is so funny.
Oh my god.
Are we with Andre or nah?
The mayor nigga? I don't know. I think he's a dummy. I've always thought he's a dummy since season 1.
I don't think okay.
I
think he's a simpleton sometimes, but I don't think he's a dummy.
He's just like he's
a
aloof,
fucking simpleton.
like just like
aloof is a great word. Okay,
like,
fucking aloof.
I don't know. I just feel like he feels stupid. He feels stupid to me.
Oh, simple country ass.
Yeah, very simple country ass fuck. And his penis definitely leads first. Like it is
his
not
pride and his penis are
it's not
intertwined.
Giving thinking things through ever. And I'm over that shit. Yeah. Not a smart nigga.
Not a smart nigga. You ain't a smart nigga.
And now he's feeling like he's being puppeteered. Which is also making me upset because I really want him to be more boss-like. I don't feel like there's any bossness happening.
He hasn't quite grabbed his nuts
and I'm
yet.
just like, how are you about to be a mayor?
He has to kind of channel some of his Godfather's energy, like a little bit.
Yeah,
He gonna have to. But that's where I think Haley is trying to get him. She's manipulating him into it. So she still wants a certain level of control. Yeah, like because she wants him to essentially be that boss nigga. Out here in these streets, but she wants to be able to pull the strings behind the scenes.
Oh my god!
On some first lady teas.
Yeah.
So, child.
But I'm just like, is she just trying to? Because I feel like she's using him too. Like,
I think she's using everybody. Yeah. For what she can get from them. I don't think right now she feels safe to, like, really want more than that. Yeah, and kind of want more, like to just want love or whatever. I think doesn't feel like an option for her. So I think she's getting what she can and giving what she can to the individual relationships. Like she sees Keyshawn as somebody, she sees herself in Keyshawn, obviously. Right. And feels invested in seeing that end differently than what we think is going to end. Right. Like. And so, but she's getting something out of helping her too. Yeah. So, child. Yeah.
Oh my god. So. But Andre, he alright, I guess. I'm just like, nigga.
I will say one thing about this episode. Somebody's going to redeem themselves who I wrote off as a fuck girl.
Oh.
Farrah.
Who the fuck is that?
Coach's wife.
Oh, yeah.
She redeems herself in a beautiful way.
But I'm just like, fuck Coach.
She got me fucked up. She needed to handle that last night better. Don't act so fucking helpless all of a sudden. Yeah, bitch. Come on, girl.
Especially when you was rude when I came in, then you taking advantage of me. Now you treat me like a hoe.
Exactly.
And then you can't do nothing.
But then you want to treat me like more than a hoe when it's convenient for you. You would have this emotional bond, but then you still want to be able to treat me like a hoe when you feel like it.
My thing is like,
no, bitch.
It's how did you know I liked girls all my life? Like,
did you ever tell him? When he was having these multiple affairs, did you ever say, you could just run them by me? Right. Did you ever try that? Instead of catching him off guard by knowing Mercedes Scott already.
Fuck you.
And fuck him.
What's going on here?
It's giving
I know when other girls have been with girls. Nigga,
but why wouldn't you just embrace it? I don't get it.
I don't understand. That's what we're here for.
I get to have my wife and the Mercedes experience. What are we talking about?
What's going on? What is the problem?
What is the problem? His ego is the problem.
That was annoying as fuck.
His fucking ego.
That was so annoying.
His ego is as big as his fucking peanut ass head.
You gonna be okay.
It's giving a little peanut head.
And I would have went back to the contract. I'm not leaving this room until we sit down and look at the contract together.
Y'all can have all your heightened emotions all you want to. Per my contract. 40,000, thank you.
And give it, and I'll be on. I'll be on my way.
I'll be on my merry motherfucking way.
She's
Y'all need to talk about your wife's love for puss. Not me.
Not me.
Unless you want to talk about how this works per our contract and what we're gonna up. Is this another 5,000? Are we upping this to 20,000 per weekend now?
Right.
Because what's the tea?
What's giving?
It's giving twice the work.
It's giving I need my money.
And it's giving emotional work at this point. So now are we talking 25,000 a weekend?
Stop.
Like,
I didn't bring her in. You brought her in.
You brought her in. And then you asked me to come back for another threesome situation.
You brought her in.
I mean, what the fuck?
I told you I was trying to be for you. So, yeah, no, not giving.
It's the fragile egos for me. With it or not, I'm not with fragile egos.
No,
I don't have time.
Me neither.
I don't have time.
Please stop it. Please stop it. I don't need it.
Let me tell you what I am with. I'm with Lil Murda finally trying to figure out his way of being able to be out and be a gangster rapper at the same time. Because he does not want to lose him some Clifford.
And he shouldn't.
And he will lose Clifford if he has to continue to do it in the shadows.
Yeah, that's true.
I love that. And I love that Cliff is not allowing herself to get into a secret, like, to stay in that space.
Yeah.
As being someone that's hidden or whatever.
Right.
I love that she's not even allowing that. She's not going for it. So, I love it. I love their relationship is budding and being nurtured and all the things.
It's such a beautiful relationship.
It's so great.
I'm really
I love it so much.
I
love it
so
much. It makes me so happy. It really does make me happy.
They did great writing this season, and I feel like people kept acting like they haven't.
They're fucking bugging. And if y'all don't follow Katori Hall on Twitter so that you can get the actual breakdown of the intention behind
that is beautiful.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't be on Twitter, you know.
Her threads are like worth it. Worth going back to Twitter for.
Oh, I love that.
It makes so much of it make sense.
Yeah.
And it's so nuanced. It's great. I love when people pay that much attention to detail and historical context.
There's a lot of detail going on. Yeah.
It's given very much love letter to the Mississippi Delta, essentially.
Oh, wow.
And to the black experience. Just all the things. Southern experience and fucking sex worker experience. Like, all the things. I like the way Roulette's story is fleshing out.
First off, that's
started
my
off
bitch.
Not liking her initially.
I was afraid.
Not liking her, but I was like, okay, what you about to give?
Yeah.
It was that. Now I love it. I'm here for it. I get it.
Definitely my type of bitch.
She said, I got me a good relationship with Def. How about you? Period.
And I was like, oh, that's why your name is Roulette.
Roulette, bitch, you want to play? Purr.
I was like, oh, shit.
Bitch.
That's just like, cacat. I was like, oh.
And that bullet was in that bitch. She was not bluffing.
She was not bluffing.
It was not giving Bluffington.
She said, if this is the day, this is the day. But it wasn't.
But it was not the day. Because she not about that motherfucking life. And she know how to judge a motherfucker.
Oh, my God.
I think her and Whisper make a good duo.
They do. I was afraid that she was going to double cross her in a way. But I'm happy that it did not.
glad that it did not turn out that way.
I'm glad it was very sister-like.
And it was very much like I said, I got you. Trust me that I have you.
Also, give me my money. You said you were going to give me these racks to eat me out, nigga.
Exactly.
That's what you said.
And now because you don't do a good job and you're upset that I was still trying to at least stroke your little tiny ego just a little bit, you're going to be upset and tell me I don't moan right? Perhaps I would moan right if you were doing your actual job right.
Never said no. Moan like she was supposed to. Because what does that mean? I don't moan right.
I was just about to say, exactly how was she supposed to moan?
Now you moaning with a gun in your mouth.
Bitch. And none of your motherfucking clothes. You out here assed out.
No, Roulette is fucking fire.
Love it.
I would want her in my group.
I would know she was crazy as fuck. She would be in my friend group. I ain't going to hotels with her. No, she'd be in my friend group. Yes, we can go out and party and stuff. I'm not doing no coke with you. I don't know about that. Because she'd be bad for my nerves. I just... I had to stick the weed.
Roulette is definitely the type of girl to be like, oh, damn, we pulling up. All right, come on, let's go, girl. Like, I would definitely ride or die for her for some reason. Like,
because I feel like she would also
ride or die for you. She's giving that. So it's like, you know how you have those crazy girls? It's like, oh,
this bitch is about to kill for her. So,
but at the same time, you know she's there for you. So
yeah,
it's giving once you know her.
It's giving one of those. That's the friend that's gonna wind up sitting in jail with you, not the one that's bailing you out.
Yes, very much so. Very much.
It's
so.
very much giving.
Very much so.
She gonna be in the mess with you.
Yes,
I respect it.
I respect
Roulette,
that.
I respect it. I'm here for yes, Wanda, girl. We see you, girl. It's she Wanda from Snowfall. I don't know her real name, but she's Wanda. She's forever Wanda from Snowfall, and I'm here for her. So we see you, girl.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
We see you, sweet. Brandy Evans, who plays Mercedes.
Mm-hmm.
I just saw something else that she was in. Well, I guess around the same time or before.
Yeah,
she's in this show on BET Plus called The Family Business.
Okay,
as an assassin, I love it.
Nice. Sorry.
But yeah, that's the only other thing I've seen her in besides P Valley now. So it was
As
nice
an
to see her in
assassin.
something else as an assassin.
Wow, that's what's up.
She's this like millionaire's daughter, and is also an assassin for him, and like it's a contract killer or whatever. It's pretty sweet. That show has a lot of beautiful black women who just know how to crack your neck in half and kill you in your sleep and just do all these great things.
I love
and
that.
Know their way around a fucking Ruger and shit. Like they just know what they're doing. So
That sounds amazing.
beating ass in these streets, shooting white bitches and shit, just wild. It's really wild show. I highly recommend it. It's a good ghetto joint.
That's okay.
But
I like that.
It's a good ghetto joint, and it's not like Snowfall or Power where it's like too much.
Right.
It's good, and it's good in the sense that you can kind of tell it's like it's phony-ish.
I think I like the aspect that it's mostly women that you're talking. You said it's like a women.
It's a lot of powerful women in it. Like a lot of strong women roles. Like all the women know they way around a motherfucking gun. They know a way around whooping your ass. None of them are damsel in distress.
That's so cool.
It's none of that, and I love that. And all the men in their respective villages empower them to be such. So
I love that.
They don't raise their women to be no bitches, and that's on period.
Period.
So Family Business is a great show. Just throwing that out there.
Love it. Okay.
Let's do our third sip, and then I'm going to prompt you with this question.
Okay.
I feel like a little bit of mezcal is good before a question like that.
Mezcalito.
We getting into some Pluma Mezcalito. Pluma Negra Espadín. So we've got two Espadines. One is 40 proof, and one is what I'm going to assume is that they're like cast strength, which is 48 proof. So a little bit about the 40 proof. It says they grow up so quick, 7 to 10 years. These piñas grow to over 200 pounds. God damn. Trees, fruits, nuts, and subtly smoky flavor come through. Don't tell me what comes through. Leave me alone.
I hate when they do that.
Their 40% ABV Espadín is designed as a cocktail spirit. Try mixing over ice with tangy sweet pineapple juice, zingy citrus fruits such as a tangerine. Ooh, I love tangerines. Orange and lime, or crisp and clean cucumber. I love that.
Wow.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Ooh, that smoke is there, baby.
Yeah.
Ooh, wow. It's almost giving like
super earthy.
Smoked ham.
Yeah.
There's a brininess to it that you would kind of get from like pork.
Definitely.
Like some good bacon or something. God, I miss bacon.
It smells a little like cilantro, a little lime.
Ooh, almost like guacamole minus the avocado, maybe.
Yeah. Mezcal always reminds me of warm salt.
Yeah.
Every time,
because it's like it's salt with some stuff going on.
Yeah.
Like it's not just plain old sea salt.
No.
But it's giving earthy. It's always earthy
dirt.
salt.
Yeah, I love that. It smells great.
Tastes like an Espadín.
It's
very
really
clean,
light.
very easy to put in a cocktail.
Yeah,
I could easily make some. I will probably make margaritas with this later to the dinner I'm going to.
As y'all know, like mezcals aren't my top choice for a spirit category.
I love them when they're versatile and like when there's a lot going on.
Yeah,
with them.
this is very clean. I would say if you've
Very
never
clean.
had a mezcal before, this is probably where you want to start.
Yeah,
it definitely tastes authentic smoke. It does not taste like artificial.
It's definitely
smoke,
not giving
nice.
it's definitely not giving anything added to it or anything like that. It just smells very clean.
Yeah, definitely.
It tastes very clean.
I want this with the grapefruit soda. I want a Paloma with it immediately.
Yes. That sounds
like,
great.
It's
spicy marg would be good with this. I would do this with some watermelon juice.
Yeah.
Like, like for a Paloma, switch out the grapefruit for watermelon. Keep the lime and everything else. Oh yeah. had some good fresh watermelon juice on Friday, and I was like in love. Oh my god,
that's not bad at all.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely not bad.
That's not bad at all.
I'm not mad at it.
That's not bad at all.
Mm-hmm. I'm here for it.
I love it.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Okay, what's this question? What we got?
Okay. I'm being real dramatic for no reason.
Give me the question.
It's a bit self-reflective or self-inquisitive.
Okay.
What does your love feel like?
I don't know. You mean when I'm giving it to people?
Yep.
I would say it hopefully feels like security,
Like
and knowing who I am. You know, like if I love you, you should know for a fact that you can come to me for anything. You can talk to me with the truth. I hope that my love feels like honesty and genuineness. Because that's the way that I try to love. I hope that my love might sometimes feel a little bit harsh. I say that.
Yes, it is. I'm just not even talking about my own experience.
Hold back when I love you. You will get an attitude, even if I probably should have been nice first, but in my head I was nice and you didn't hear the nice part.
In my head I was nice.
So I just
it didn't quite translate out. Child, I experienced attitude Capri for I think the first time to tell.
This is true.
I was like, oh girl.
I was confused. People was looking for me. I'm like, I'm fine, guys. Everything is fine.
But Capri, you gotta understand.
Everything
People
was
love
fine,
you,
y'all.
You gotta understand.
But I'm like, where's Greg calling me now?
No, that's facts. That's facts.
So it was like, y'all don't do this when we're at home. Why is this really huge right now? Like, we've been together the whole week. That was my thought process. And then the first thing that comes out of people's mouths was,
I think
we was about to catch you out. I'm like, why?
No, I wasn't even people. That was Greg's ass. Because he always is.
Like,
unfortunately, Greg, we love you. He always looks for conflict in a situation.
Why?
In every given situation, he's immediately ready for there to be conflict. And so that's the place he comes from.
Yeah.
But where I was coming from, because at home it's different. But at home, when we're out together, if we part ways, I'm checking on where you are. If not, to just look and see if your location was the same place it was however long ago.
Right. Do you still have my location?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
And so that's why I wasn't like super freaking out. Yeah. I assume, but you typically, even when you're out, will check your phone. Yeah. So I was not used to you like completely putting your phone away.
Yeah, I put it away.
And for a dinner, for it to go longer than 2 hours, I was like, okay, well, what is she for not checking her phone for 2+ hours?
People were taking forever. Remember when we went to the other dinner and it took us every meal was like
super slow to come out.
30, 45 minutes. Yeah. That's what was going on.
Yeah.
Also, I would put my phone away because I was at a table with a lot of white people, so I was really trying to pay attention.
Yeah, people saying, but yes, so people, but for outside, yeah, I'm like, all right, she ain't said nothing about going back to the Airbnb or nothing.
Dinner, guys.
But I thought maybe you had left the dinner. And because your phone was still in the same location, I was like, did she leave her phone on the table?
True, yeah, no.
So I'm like, if she left her phone, then where is she?
Right.
She can't answer me if she doesn't have her phone. But then she also can't order an Uber, but she's with people who could order her a car back to her phone. So I was just like, I'm going to wait and see what happens, child. But if we got to pull up on this location just to see where this fucking phone is
I went to the bathroom. It was like, girl, where you at? What's going on? You okay? We about to pull up. I'm like, I'm fine, guys. I'm just at dinner. We're almost finished.
We are in a city we don't live in. It is the fucking murder capital right now. So, the summer was hot.
And I have to understand that, right?
And so I don't play those games
when I travel. Yeah, I can be alone. Like I could travel alone. I travel alone. I used to travel alone a lot. So like
I travel alone and stuff like that. But I also I'm very big on just communicating when I'm alone.
Yeah,
because there are people who are going to want to know that I'm okay. And there's a lot of crazies out
back
here.
Is my like I'm just gonna go do my own thing. Like I like to get away from my phone. I like to do that. And it was only it was 3 hours.
That's a long time to not answer somebody. A lot can happen in 3 hours. Fuck that. Because if I'm gone for 3 hours with no response on my phone, motherfuckers better be looking for me. I want the National Guard.
Got you. I love it.
Because even if I'm fine, if I haven't said I'm fine, then don't assume I'm fine. Because I'm going to say that I'm fine.
I am the opposite. Assume I'm not fine if it's now 10 hours.
Oh, hell no.
To a day.
You could be sold into sex slavery in 10 hours. Hell
this
no.
This is true.
So that's what I'm saying. No.
Right. Don't worry until it's like, this is getting a little weird. Little 3 hours. 3 hours is not
now
that
I know 3
weird.
hours is not abnormal.
Abnormal.
I'm gonna meet you in the middle and call it 5. After 5, because I should hear from you.
And I also get it because I was definitely keeping up with my communication throughout the week as much as possible.
Yes. Any deviation from the norm for me, my antennas are here. It's the first thing that is not the norm. That is the Leo, I hate change in me.
But yes, I had an attitude as soon as I got to
she came to the party with the attitude.
I was like, well, first off, and also,
Greg didn't help. Okay,
Greg didn't help. Greg didn't help. Like, another part of it was also because the dinner was... There was a lot of microaggressing happening.
I never got to get the download on the dinner, actually.
And...
So tell me about this dinner a little bit. You didn't got to tell me who it was with. But
the one woman who hosted the dinner, she was awesome. Mm-hmm. She was great. I fucking loved her. I actually loved most of the people at the table. There was this one woman who... I'll tell you who it is later, child. But didn't know her before the dinner. I didn't know anybody before the dinner, actually. I didn't know any of them. But thank you to LJ. He set me up. Mm-hmm. But this one woman, I guess, is a bartender and also a mental health professional and doing all this stuff. But because she's a mental health professional, it was like gotta be as PC as possible type of like really digging into that. And we were talking about, we brought up like power dynamics. We brought up something about like, really giving yourself breaks and, taking that time for yourself and all this other stuff. And she says this one thing to me. We were talking about power dynamics in the workplace. And I was like, oh yeah, you really got to draw those boundaries, da-da-da-da. And she's like, oh, are you an effective communicator? And I was like, oh, yeah, very much so. She was like, are you sure?
Yes, bitch. That's why I said, yeah, very much so.
Bitch, yes. And then she also...
I just effectively communicated to you how I feel about my communication. So are you sure that you're a mental health professional? So she would do that aggressively, microaggressively. And then she would like ask... There were a lot of times where I was like, I just stopped talking because I could tell that people just weren't paying attention to me. Mm-hmm. But she would ask me a direct question... And then once I start talking, she would go to her phone and look away. Oh, bitch, see. So she was performative.
So it was, yes. Mm-hmm. And this, I'll show you who it is, because it's a bitch y'all know out this motherfucker.
Y'all ain't gonna get all that.
I'm gonna keep it to myself until someone asks me about her ass, and y'all will know, because it's just... That's why we need to start a Patreon, because I don't give a fuck about you can definitely pay to hear
that is
about
what a
this
Patreon is for.
But
thank you, God. I've been looking for the answer to that.
It's just, for me, so I came off of that because I was like, I gotta go. Like, I was dealing enough. First off, the food was great. Good. We were at a steakhouse. It was delicious. It was Southern. Old school, very, very much old school steakhouse, which I really do love to be in those environments with the just old men that are serving with their white jackets on, bad ice in your whiskey sours. Like, I know, you're like, you go, PJ Clark. You go, oh no, but you're also like, this is just classic.
Like, no, it's classic.
Old school, we did wine.
You enter a time when you go into spaces like that.
Ruth was hilarious. Ruth was the host. She was really great and hilarious, and I really enjoy her. I really do want to get to know her as a person. But there was just a lot of, most of the people were her accounts from the South.
Okay.
But they were really fucking cool. Most of the table was really fucking great. I think I might have met one of the guys before we didn't get to talk because he was on the other side of Ruth. But child, I just ate and like had my free dinner, child. Because every time I go to sales, I'll try to have at least 1 or 2 free dinners. I'm trying to definitely have more next year because
I need way more free dinners this year. And I need somebody to sponsor a fucking Uber card or something.
Yeah, we definitely need transportation.
When I tell you the amount of money I spent on food and Uber in New Orleans, by the time it all tallied up on my credit card, I was like, oh bitch.
Oh yeah. Like
between food and Uber, I spent like $600.
I'm broke right now.
Easy. I spent $200 on just rides.
Yeah.
And when you fucking floaty and happy and $9 here and $8 there, and it's just $11 here, such and such dollars. I was like, oh bitch.
But you're doing that 3-4 times a day, so that's 40-50 a day,
literally
60 a day.
And I was like, damn, you were gone for 6 days.
And then also I was just not. I love my friends, but I was not trying to eat with 10-15 people every night.
No, I feel you on that.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that also the only thing about the week too was that I never really had my solo moment throughout the week. Like, I really love to have a solo day where it's like I don't have to tell people where I'm going, or I don't have to, say, oh, I'm gonna be here, meet me here, da da da. But I have to remember now the level I am in the community, in the industry, that during these events, like, I gotta just have a vacation. Like, during these events now, people are like even like walking through, like, even though I wasn't around you, I was walking through, like, come here. Yep. I was like, what? Hi. Hey. Like, I'm just like, I just want to not have to smile for everybody.
That's how I lost my fucking voice. I was like, I've never talked this much to people in my life.
I don't want to have to smile for everybody right now. I just want to, can we just, like, I don't talk to you on a daily basis. We don't really have to get into
That's why people who I don't really like
conversation.
Yeah, like, I was like, what's good? And I kept walking.
That's why the shrooms is too much. I was like, I can't keep up with this on these shrooms, bro. I cannot.
I stayed in I was like, I'm going to enjoy this high no matter what.
Just sitting by the bathroom like,
I'm going to enjoy this high no matter what was my thought process. I was like, I'm going to enjoy this shit. Because at home, I don't do nearly as much shrooms. I'm going to enjoy this shit.
But yeah, Sean,
nobody's going to ruin it. But that shit was fun.
Back to all that say, my love can be harsh. It really, really can. My sister knows the truth. My mom knows the truth. My dad knows the truth. And now my friends are knowing the truth. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, it can be harsh sometimes. Only because there are moments when I react without, thinking about how I'm reacting. And then I try to explain why I'm reacting the way I'm reacting. And that's why when she did cry at the attitude, I was like, I just left this. Greg just did this to me.
Yeah, but she said, when you said that Greg, how he came up to you, I was like, oh, fuck.
That's going to get me in the wrong place immediately.
Like, why are you even starting off the conversation like that? If you wanted to say something about that at all, you'd be like, oh, I'm so glad you're fine. We were worried. And keep it pushing.
That's it. Give me that. Give me that.
All of that, you about to get cursed out and all that extra stuff, that's too much and unnecessary.
It was a lot. Love you, Greg. But it was a a lot in the moment.
We're not saying that we haven't already told you so.
Trial, period. Because I definitely went off on his fucking ass.
But you have to have friends like that.
And me and Greg are those friends. You know what I'm saying? And
you have to have friends that you can trust them to pull your car, and you can trust that they're still going to love you when they're done pulling your car. And not every confrontation means that we're done with each other.
Right.
And
exactly.
so, yeah.
And I definitely try to, I hope that my love is also transparent.
Yeah.
Putting that out there. Like, I really try to explain all the reasons I react or am or happy, sad, whatever, everything. I just try to put really for my friends and my family, that I'm putting it on, display for you to understand and read. And like, okay, this is where she is right now, and this is why she's doing this for me. Like, Erica's definitely gotten a harsh side of me where I'm like, girl, she'll take, like, you sure you want to do that? Are you sure you want to do this? Blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm very harsh with her because I'm like, are you sure? And I don't like to be that are you sure type person because she's a grown-ass woman. Yeah. But at the same time, I love my Erica, but she really gets, she's so deep in love.
Yes.
Deep in
and
things that make her feel
Leo's,
great.
when you feel strongly about something, you'll dive into it.
And then 2 weeks later, I'm like...
And you'll rationalize later. For sure.
So I'm always
That's some Leo shit. That's some Leo shit.
So,
and if she has some like air signs that are prominent in her chart or whatever, it'll give way to that flowiness of like, yeah.
But yeah, so that's how my love is.
Shout out to Erica though.
I love Erica. That's Erica. My girl.
We was having some good times yesterday.
Baby,
creatively, she flows so freely with like just creative ideas that are like great ideas and stuff like that. I was like, oh, that's just beautiful.
She really
just
does.
As she's talking about stuff, shit just like comes out. I'm like, oh,
and that the way that she feels. It's such an asset. And if y'all don't follow Erica and follow her what she does, you need to. Her events are so intentional.
They're super intentional.
They're the deepness of how they go and the way they're supposed to connect you to what you're eating and drinking, and the way the eat and drink is supposed to make you feel to connect to the person next to you. It's a very round moment for her, and these things happen because she has felt it for a moment and wants to relay that back to you. That's why I love what she does.
Wants to relay her feeling about it. That's so true.
It's so great.
Can't wait for some supper club situation that's about to happen with her and the chef. So we'll be talking about that later on.
Yes. Okay, what about you though?
So I think my love definitely, like you said, security. I think my love feels like protection. I think my love feels...
Protection's a good word.
Very like nurturing. Also transparent and sometimes a bit harsh.
I feel like if you don't have harshness in your love, you're not being real.
And you're not being real. Yeah. There's somewhere where you're not being honest.
Yeah.
So, yeah, definitely that. I feel like my love is like you said, very honest.
Yes.
Honest, transparent, very good words. And
Yes.
just protective as fuck.
Protective as fuck.
Protective as fuck.
I gotta understand my friends are protective, Brad. They protective of a bitch don't give a fuck about so much protection.
But that type of personality needs protective people around them, though.
And this is true.
Because bitch, she's the type that will hand over her passport at a party in Cuba and think nothing of it.
What's happening?
Meanwhile, I'm keeping my eye on the person that we handed the passport to. Like, okay, they're still in the corner. Okay, they've migrated across the room to the bar.
Where did they go?
Okay. The lockbox is intact. Okay, bitch. We here, bitch, but look, I'm making it home. Okay, and I leave with who I came with. Fuck
this
that.
Is true.
That is my ministry.
This is true, y'all.
So it's about balance in life. It is about balance in life.
I'm trying to heed such balance, I should say.
You just gotta let the people who love you in the way that they love you.
What did Erica say? She was like, everybody's looking for you. I said, I know, child.
And see, Erica's ass is flowing too. Her ass just flow as well. She stayed extra days and shit.
I'm just gonna sit by the bathroom. They walk past here soon.
And then that we did. And that we did.
She was like, you like to move. They should know that. I was like, they do, but they're just making sure I'm all right.
Yes, literally. That's all it is. It's like, move freely, bitch, but you just...
gotta see where you at. Gotta see where you at.
I can keep a distant eye. There just will be an eye somewhere.
Right. No,
because
but for real,
I'm a believer in giving people their space now.
Oh, yeah. Definitely didn't feel, like, crowded at all.
Yeah.
I just gotta get used
no. Greg's ass will crowd a motherfucker.
Man.
Well, not a motherfucker. Greg's ass will crowd you because he don't do us like that. He only does you like that. You are his queen to be.
I love my friend Greggy. I do. But goddamn. Every time he'd be like, well, this time I did my own thing because Kapri wasn't. I was like, Greg, you should.
First of all, he keeps trying to say that he was like Rich's like guide for tales this time. Like,
because Capri did
it for me last time, so I'm gonna be that for Rich this time. I'm like, beloved. Okay. Okay.
This is so funny.
Rich is with the group, but okay.
Yes, I love it. I mean, and he did his thing for it because Lavelle also was. He's hilarious. He's like, "You be proud of me. I called you last every time." Because you told me not to. I said, good job. How was it? He's like, today I was by myself today. I walked by myself. I went around by myself. Because Lavelle's also that very much. We come as a group. We do things as a group. We be with a group. Yeah. We navigate as a group. Yeah. But Tales is just not where you can always group things out.
There's too many different things going on at one time. And some people want to do one event, some people want to do
another event. And if you're working, and if you're doing this, I
Yep.
can't always be like, oh, and I'm not about to always call him like, what's what I do? I was trying to keep up with him because I know that it was his first time, so I was like, yeah, I want to be here if you want to come, if you want to be here, but he was always like, I didn't want to hit you up, but no one else is answering. I was like, I got you, boo, so he was just like, you'll be proud of me. I was like, oh my God, my boys.
That's fucking hit. It was the boys this year. It was the boys. Erica finally told me about the checkout debacle. I'm so glad she was there.
Checking out the Airbnb. Yes, girl. Oh my God.
A mess. Leave it to a Leo though.
Child, I say I'm happy she was there,
baby, because if they had fucked up that checkout, they'd be paying for it.
Bitch, for sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh, for sure. Mm-mm. Oh, for sure. And you know who we talking to.
Here you already know.
But I'm happy that she was there.
Yes.
Shout out to Erica. Shout out to Lavelle. Shout out to Greg. And my babies.
Yes.
My family.
Shout out to all the good friends.
I love y'all so much. I really do.
So I feel like I made some good new friendships in New Orleans this time.
Good.
Very happy about that.
Yes.
I feel very fulfilled in my people interactions because I don't engage in... I don't do groups, y'all.
Yeah.
I don't do a bunch of group work, group think, group activities and all that. That's just not I'm a very much close-knit. I'm with the people I know and I'm used to and so on and so forth. But no, I made a lot of good friendships, I think.
Good.
I feel like me and Teray got closer, which was nice. He said he was actually going to miss me.
He's great.
Like, oh, really?
I love that man so much. I really motherfucking do.
Teray's great.
He's
great. He's so
I don't know.
great.
We talking about the episode before this, but like...
He's such an Aries tortured soul. Like
he is though.
Yeah.
He is though.
He's got a love on him. Like with Frank too. Coco, meeting Coco was great.
Oh my God, Courtney's amazing.
Coco's everything.
She's in New York now, so
yes,
that's
she said
awesome.
she's gonna be up in DC.
I'm so happy. So that was also what was great for me about Tales is that there were people that used to be in DC that lived down there that I really got to see.
Yeah.
Simone, shout out to you. Shout out to Courtney. Shout out to my best friend, Chrissy.
Yeah, shout out to Chrissy.
It was great to be able to have that energy that wasn't like, yes, y'all are industry. Yes, you know this, but it wasn't about the Tales life.
It was
about
not about...
Yeah.
This trip was very much not about like the brands. It was not about like we did what we had to do, like our obligatory stuff and all that, but like everything else was we did because we wanted to. Right. Otherwise we were doing something else.
Yeah.
And I like so that. Great. I need way more trips to New Orleans that had nothing to do with Tales.
Listen, that's I'm trying to go back hopefully in for Turning Tables this year. Then I might go back.
Turning Tables is what, like an event?
Turning Tables is a 12-week program.
Yeah, so I want to go for Turning Tables. Excuse me, Torre. I'll teach a class. I'll earn my keep.
He knows he definitely
fly me out, baby.
But
I'll absolutely go.
I went last year, and I just went to go help out. Like he was just like, "Do you want to just come down?" I was like, "Yeah, fuck it. I haven't had my It was your
dose of Nola.
Yeah, my dose of Nola. And so I just went, and that's when I was stuck in the hurricane.
Oh, that's when you were stuck.
And then I went for April, and it was his birthday. That was awesome. So yeah, and that was also the beginning of crawfish season, so everybody was doing crawfish boils. So yeah, a bitch loves New Orleans. Like,
I love New Orleans so much. I want to go back.
Yeah, I'm an out of tales go down because I have people, like, I actually have people that I want to see and be with, and you know, places I want to be, and also like, I love that city.
Yes, and now we got Denicia, so
yes. So yes, but that was great. That was great. That was great.
Okay, so that's what.
Okay, shout out to our love. So when you know, you know. And when I tell you that's how I love, stop asking me if it's something different or if it could change.
Exactly. Because I think once you're consistent in how you love a person, it is really just not a whole bunch of questioning and all the questioning and stuff like that. That is a personal thing at that point. Like, you're questioning whether or not you deserve to be consistently loved by a person, and for them to be able to be honest with you and still love you after they're done being honest with you about whatever it is. Yeah. You're questioning whether or not you deserve to be loved through the good, bad, and indifferent. Right? And so don't make that the other person's problem. Period.
I definitely think that is like the downfall in some of my relationships, as in like love relationships. Mm-hmm. What am I trying to say? What kind of relationships am I talking about? Not friendships, but
like your intimate relationships.
Intimate relationships. Thank you so much. Where like what is the word? Pizza pie. Where it's just like, it feels that they like forget who I am, forget how I do this, forget how this, I'm just like, how did we get here?
How did we get here?
This is how I am. You know how this works. And then you forgetting me makes me want to change. And then maybe I do change up a little bit because I feel like you're changing up a little bit. Mm-hmm. And then it's just a spiral into.
And then it's a spiral of change that no one
into me being alone.
And that was like, they can't even date because of monkeypox.
Oh, I'm not even trying to touch people.
Like, I'm not even trying.
But I am going to Colombia next month.
Oh, you're going to Colombia?
When are you going to Costa Rica?
Next month.
Oh, when?
Mid next month. I think it's like the 7th through the 9th through the 16th, I think. I'm going
I'm going 14th through the 20th.
But damn, so we overlap. Okay.
Yeah. But yes,
I'll show you my Airbnb. The travels for me. Who are you going with?
Montana's birthday.
Oh, you did? Mm-hmm. Okay, yes. Every time you say Montana's birthday, I remember that you told me about this.
Mm-hmm. I'm so excited. I got this Airbnb to myself.
Oh, yes. I love that.
A 30th floor. I've never been up that high before.
Shit, that's going to be nice. Ooh, get lots of good video for the views. We're going to want to B-roll for the pod.
Yes, honey. I will B-roll for you all.
We're definitely going to get some good footage of our travels.
And the flight was not expensive. The Airbnb was $80 a night. Like, nice. It's been
good reviews and stuff like that.
Good reviews, great reviews. Mm-hmm. Giving super host.
What was the flight? How much?
Flight is only about like $450.
Okay. Shit, it cost me almost $500 to get to New Orleans. So
exactly, same pricing. My nose.
I hope they quick with paying us our little tails money, honey.
Child, supposedly it's on its way or something. I don't know. I'm still waiting.
I submitted my little thing. I should already be on Bill.com because they sent
I'm
me
already
money
on
last
Bill.com.
year. So
right,
I'm
they
already under
told
y'all
me,
little shit.
so we'll see.
Look.
They said the email like, we're trying to pay her over 200. I'm like, I don't care how many people you need to pay. Just pay us on time.
That's between you and payroll. Don't make that a me thing.
Get more accountants. You're a big ass entity.
Y'all are an entity. 20 years in the game. Okay.
Hurry it up. It should not take. I should not be getting payments in October.
You had 2 decades to figure this out.
Makes no sense. But they said September. But still, it was July. Now it's August. It should at least be coming like, I would think 2 weeks, but whatever.
Over 200 moderators and panelists. And, okay, well.
I don't care.
All right. That's their way of saying be patient, bitch.
I don't have any sympathy for you.
That's their way of saying be patient.
No sympathy for you.
Oh, Lord.
But I love you, Tails. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. We appreciate it.
We appreciate
Have
it.
us back.
Yes, please.
Yes, can't wait to figure out what our topic for next year will be.
Yeah, what should we do? I was thinking that same thing, too.
We'll figure it out.
And then I thought something came to me, but I forgot for sure.
It'll come back to you.
It will. I had saw something. I don't know what it was about. Oh, you know what? I'll tell you after this, actually.
Okay, man.
Because it can't be sent into the world yet.
So we still on Mezcal, y'all.
Mezcalita.
Our 4th sip from Tipxy. Pluma Negra Esperine, 48 proof. So I'm going to call this their still strength. I don't know if we're calling it cast strength. I don't know if they sit anything in a cast or if they put in a still vat or whatever. It differs with Mezcal. So anyway, the same agave and process as the Espadín 40 at a higher proof. Feel the heat without the burn on this crafted and balanced expression. Ooh, tangy and salty flavors combined. Okay, we'll see.
It's giving, for me, chocolate and cherry.
Wow. Really?
It definitely still has, like,
okay, I can see that.
Still has the...
It's giving, like, chalky dark chocolate for me, though.
Yep.
Like, something very much that can, like, crumble in my hand.
Yes. It's still very earthy.
Very earthy still. A little more characterful than the 40.
Yes. I want to get...
So maybe just not doing that extra dilution with the water.
Yeah.
Leaves way for more notes to actually come out.
Peppery.
Very much so. It's yummy, though.
Mushrooms, maybe?
Ooh. Like freshly pulled out of the dirt.
Yeah.
Wow. What's
still very clean?
Yeah, still very clean.
I guess it's waxy. I don't know.
It's evaporating into something. I completely bypassed the tip of my tongue. I get more of that mushroom on the tip. Yeah, it's like mushrooms before I brushed all the dirt off.
Mushroom tip.
Ha! Pause. I'm good off those. Never been that girl. Even when I was tangoing with the...
Oh, gosh.
Even when I was doing a little tango with a little
If you're watching the YouTube, my hair just got stuck underneath the table.
Oh, shit. Oh, God.
Bitch couldn't get up for a second. It's all right. We're here.
Had a hold on me.
Bitch, that's crazy. What the fuck? Oh, my God.
Oh, God.
Oh, shit.
All right, so what's T-Girl? What's this article?
Okay, y'all. So... Right. So this is
airline
about
passenger protection. I like the sounds of it. So
yes.
what they tell me?
So the Department of Transportation is proposing a new rule/law, and pretty much, I saw this. I think it was on. Someone posted it to the stories. It was on the Shade Room, but I just went to get an article about it.
Yeah, so it's on CNBC.com, y'all, in case y'all want to reference. But we'll have a link also.
So it says a new proposal comes straight from the desk of the Secretary of Transportation, Pete Buttigieg, on the heels of what has so far been a pretty rough year for airlines. Recent headlines have flooded with stories of lost luggage, carriers simply not having enough employees to fly their customers, they fucking up bags, fucking breaking wheels and shit.
You know what I was going to say? Did you ever get reimbursed?
No, I didn't even I'm sorry. I was just going to go get another fucking suitcase. Because I feel like the process of even like, I didn't want to pay another $30 to get back out there to drop back off my luggage, to pay another $30 to get back here.
Yeah.
I'm wasting, there's another $60 to maybe get reimbursed, to maybe have my luggage. And that, like, I I paid.
The fact it was like they were
luggage
possibly
wasn't expensive, so I understand. Like, it wasn't cheap either, but it wasn't expensive. But I'm
basically what you would have spent throughout the whole process of doing it. You could have just
get
got a
another
new
fucking.
thing. That's what they bank on too, though.
Yeah, and that's what's ridiculous. But
agreed.
So let me tell you what this is. So, it's a 116-page proposal, which is about getting reimbursed, actually refunded
for your canceled flight.
For your canceled, or even more than that. So they're saying if your flight is canceled, whenever your departure or arrival times are delayed at least 3 hours for domestic or at least 6 hours for international flights, you get a refund. Anytime the departure or arrival airport changes or the number of the connection is increased on an itinerary.
Ooh, first of all, let me knock on wood because I haven't had that happen to me, and I don't ever want that to happen.
Me neither.
Ever want that to happen to me.
If the original aircraft has to be replaced by another, but there's a major difference in the onboard amenities offered and overall travel experience.
Send me my coins.
Isn't that great? I'm just like, yes. So they're like really trying to like get us our money back, and because. And you know why it's happening? Because it's not just affecting regular ass people; it's also affecting motherfuckers on the hill. It's affecting
everybody.
So they need to get this shit together. But they said the proposal is still just that, and the proposal. And they're inviting members of the public to attend a virtual meeting on August 22nd of this month. And there's a link on here too. But yeah, I just thought that was
22s are great, so I'm gonna keep my hopes high on that. Yeah,
I just think it's just great that this is now happening. And they also say even after taxpayer funded bailouts were issued, the
airlines are still quote unquote struggling.
Yeah,
I don't understand how though, because I mean I get for a good chunk of time flights were cheap. Okay, fine, but still paying for luggage, still paying all the extra shit, and y'all get over on these fees so hard. There's no way y'all struggling. I'm sorry. There's no way. Y'all CEOs are living too lavish or something because there's just no way. There's no way. Y'all not struggling.
But I want this.
It's capitalistic
really
society.
Want this. Like, I just feel like this gives more security to what's going on, you know?
I think it makes it more fair.
Yeah.
Just makes it fair.
Yeah.
It's not fair for us to have to deal with the brunt of the airlines' incapabilities of effectively fucking running their businesses.
How about you really
if you can't hold on to people because you treating them that bad that they just the second that they can fucking up and leave y'all company, that's what they do. That's not a fucking customer problem.
No.
That's a company problem.
Period.
So why is it that I have to scramble for fucking 3 to 6 hours to figure out how I'm going to make my travel plans now shift and function and work or not work or miss work because of y'all? Like, you got me fucked up out here.
Sense.
Got me fucked up out here.
I think it's really great that, you know, we can finally say that something feels fair. Like,
it's a bit sad how rare of a commodity
even though it hasn't
is.
Even like actually gone through.
The fact that it's even a conversation.
Wow,
we have to like be thankful for that.
I know,
like,
that's sad.
Damn, that fucking sucks.
Because it's only about airplanes. But I think what for me is just like why haven't you adjusted your schedules for this shit? Right? If you don't have enough fucking pilots, stop.
Don't offer so many flights.
What? Because
if you're gonna have to cancel them anyway,
and not get their money back,
if people have to expect that if they have like an afternoon or evening flight, that it's likely gonna get canceled until the following day, that's a problem.
Period.
That's a problem.
Period. And then also they even go a little bit into the article and they started trying to sell Chase credit cards, but it was about you know, when those things do get canceled, then you have to stay an extra day, have to find housing for another day. Like, all this shit has to happen, and it's not you don't get your money back. You have to spend extra money. How do you protect yourself from that? So hopefully this all kind of covers that. Yes, it's going to cover the air flight, but hopefully it starts to encompass a little bit more. Like, great, even though I get refunded, but I'm still having to stay in the city for another day or two.
Another fucking day, and then I'm spending money doing that.
So, like, how does that get protected?
Easily $150 a day.
Oh, minimum.
A bitch gotta eat.
That's $150. Where are you staying?
Minimum.
That's the room.
True. That's where I'm fucking staying. That's where I'm laying my head before I even get to the food. Easily
eat,
like a $400 fucking. Easily a $400 24 hours.
Period.
And do I get reimbursed for that?
No. Exactly. So, yeah, I saw that and I thought that was very interesting.
I'm going to pray on that one. Yes. I need that to go through.
Period.
You got to push. Hey, come on now, push. Yeah. Hey, you got to push it till you get it right. It's from Martin. All my Martin fanatics are going to know exactly where that song is from. Oh, my God. That's an epic episode.
That's so great. All right. Are we on our last one?
Yeah, let's do our sip.
Let's do our last
final sip. So, we're transitioning into a different sponsor.
Yes.
So, shout out to Aleka Ross in the building, honey. Cocktail baby. Culture boss.
Yes.
At Hotaling Co. She has provided this beautiful convite mezcal.
Yes.
And convite actually has a meaning to it. So convite means to gather in greatness.
Oh wow, how beautiful!
I'm here for that energy.
I love that
first
so
of all,
much.
I'm here for gathering in greatness. Yes. I really feel like this should actually be our last sip, but also our toast and also our Where We Eatin.
Yes.
We're gonna multitask that one, but I think that's a good one to toast too. Gathering greatness. So, convite is rooted in celebration, named for the Oaxacan gathering of friends. It starts with the agave, and in the enchanting mountains of San Baltazar. Oh God, this last one. Okay, Baltazar Guelavila. Yes, Baltazar Guelavila in Oaxaca. Beautiful, known as the cradle of mezcal. There's a serene spot surrounded by stony waterfalls and lush gardens where wild agave grows naturally. It is the agave that becomes sort of the best and largest mezcal agave in the world. Convite is produced in small, exclusive lots to create a superb flavor. And while it shares the tradition of Mexico with the world, it also remains anchored in the power of its community. Okay. Planting, harvesting, distilling, bottling, and all other elements of the value chain are completed in Oaxaca by those who call it and this way of life home. Okay. And we are sitting at 84 proof with this one.
Alrighty.
Now, already vast different in the nose.
Yeah, this is giving the green peppers that I love. It's definitely giving like...
It's so funny, all these out of Oaxaca.
Root vegetables.
Immediately very different.
Yeah, coming out of the dirt.
Like literally... Those root vegetables, all those pepper skins are popping out immediately. A little salt brine still, maybe even like olive brine, maybe.
Olive for sure.
Almost a little Mediterranean in the olive vibe, like
definitely. Getting like white flowers, like white pepper,
smelling like olives on a charcuterie board.
That smells great.
I'm craving Indian food.
Oh yeah.
Random.
Wow.
Almost creamy in texture. Like, is a certain heaviness to this, but it dissipates into like kind of velvety.
Right, hold on.
Or is that velvety or is that waxy?
No, let me get that back. Let me do that back.
Hey, Rob.
I think it's a bit waxy.
Yeah, it evaporates into waxy.
It's
good.
Like
I still
nutty?
taste pepper skins.
Pepper skins.
Yeah, nutty. I still very much get the pepper skins, like spicy pepper skins.
Oh, I really just got like literal black pepper, like kernel, and sitting right in the back of my throat. The spice is right in the back of my throat. It's crazy.
This is good.
Yeah.
I would actually sip this solo.
Yeah, I agree.
Wow. This is delicious. This is delicious.
It's earthy. It's got that dirt that I like.
Let's give it soil.
It's round.
That finish is long.
Very
Almost like
so.
Cucumber skin at the finish for me. Like it's very green.
It's great.
It's very green.
That's tasty. That's good mezcal.
That is really bomb ass mezcal.
Yeah.
I couldn't fully appreciate it when we were trying it at the house while we were cooking because we were doing so much at once. Yeah. And there is a difference when you're tasting through plastic.
Yeah, definitely.
So, definitely. I'm glad to have gotten that in a glass.
Yeah.
Love it. Where we eating, y'all?
Where we eating? What's going on?
Yardbird. We went to Yardbird to kick off the B-Day shenanigans
Okay.
on Friday. It was yummy as always. Yardbird is consistently good. I'm not even going to hold you. The service is depends on where you're sitting.
Our bartender was nice when we went.
They had to warm up to us, though.
They did.
They did that typical white boy shit in the beginning.
They did.
Not even gonna hold y'all. They did that typical white boy shit in the beginning where they think it's cute to try to like ignore you first
for a long time.
I don't know why people think that's gonna like make you pine for something.
Especially for us, we exert ourselves a lot. So
very, very easily and very quickly. I'm not gonna
get used to
I'm not waiting until you aloofly walk past me 5 times.
Are you gonna clean this off? Can I have a menu? Like I know your steps of service. Like, and I will
now.
tell you.
I haven't gotten a water.
Yeah.
We haven't been greeted yet.
How are you?
It's been past 2 minutes.
Doing a great day. Having a great time.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah.
So they realized we were industry, and then they changed their tune.
This is true.
Hate that has to happen, but once they changed their tune, the service was great.
Yeah, we had a great
time. They even got conversational, which, hello.
Yeah.
Whatever. You know what? I also had a really great dinner by myself at Cafe Riggs.
Yay! Wonderful.
It was really good. I love Cafe Riggs so much.
It's such a great. It's a great place.
It's one of my favorite just places to go. They valet, hallelujah. It's worth the $20 to not wander around looking for a place to park.
That's true.
Oh my God! Just everything was just so great. My server was great.
Nice.
Clint caught me while he was going down to Silver Lion.
Nice.
The hug on Clint. It's just always a good vibe in there. Clint. It's just professional.
We love you, Clint.
Love you, Clint. The drinks are good. The spritz was delicious. They always bring out champagne as a like welcomer, which speaks to my soul so deeply. Greet me with champagne everywhere I go, please.
Yes.
And so it's just one of those spots that is just like, I'm meant to be here.
Yeah,
this is where I'm meant to spend some time. Yeah. And so Yardbird and Cafe Riggs is where I've been this week.
Awesome. Yeah, I love that.
They were both delicious, consistent with the food, consistent with the drinks.
Love that.
Had my oysters, had my mac and cheese, had my deviled eggs. Oh my God.
I've been in the house cooking tacos.
Yeah.
Good breakfast tacos, actually.
I wish I was up earlier in time for them breakfast tacos.
Oh my God.
I was up at the tail end, so all that was left was eggs that I could actually eat.
That's all that was. All the other stuff was pork.
Meat. Oh, okay. So then I didn't miss nothing, but it was good.
It was good. Like
I was like, damn, was there a shrimp or something
that
I missed?
I wasn't up that early. As soon as I got up there, I hit you up. I was like, I'm upstairs eating. But that was That's what inspired me to make my own. I was like, oh, I can do that too.
Yes, breakfast taco.
They were fucking great.
For it.
Easy
try
and
some
quick.
breakfast tacos one of these days.
They're quick. They're easy, you know.
Next time I do like a brunch or something at my house, maybe I'll do like a breakfast taco bar.
Definitely.
Because I make mean taco bars.
Yes, yes. Mm-hmm. I love that. Don't forget my corn tortillas.
Yes, girl. First of all, we've been doing good. Yes. I'm pretty good at making sure there's options for.
That's true.
Because I know not everybody eats what I eat.
I don't know. I'm just not a flour girl. Give me corn tortillas.
I need that softness.
Give me that corn, baby.
Corn tortillas make me want nachos.
I know. I love that too.
I love nachos, but I'm dipping. Then at that point, I'm not biting into. So, yes.
Well, that's the show, y'all.
Baby.
Thank y'all for being with us again. We're back on the couch.
Back like good crack.
Couch.
On the motherfucking couch in this bitch. We have a third mic for our guests in this bitch.
We have a third mic. So when we have... And I found the piece. So...
Yes. Okay, great. Y'all won't know what we're talking about, but...
Yeah.
We found the piece.
You'll know next time. But yes... We'll see y'all on the flip side.
Like, share, comment, subscribe, engage.
Literally.
Share.
Come on now.
Comment.
For real.
Subscribe.
Do it.
Like, do it.
Shit.
Purr.
Without you, we won't have us.
Without you, there is no us.
I mean, that's a great thing about podcasts.
There's always an us, but...
Yep.
I mean, there is an us without you, but you guys are why we do this.
Yeah.
And so...
Yeah.
Do all the things. Subscribe.
Yeah.
Comment.
Yeah.
Share. Engage. Sponsor.
Give us money.
Give us the coin.
Fly us out.
In all the bottles.
We want
Fly
to
us
be
out to your events. And your gatherings.
I want to be flued out.
That's the one right there.
Have a good night, y'all. Or day, or whatever.
Whenever y'all listening. Bye.
Bye.